Diversification, a methodology that helps to reduce risk of a company by investing in multiple financial instruments, industries, and other categories. The main goal for diversification is to maximize the returns by investing in different categories, as they will have a different reaction to it. However, diversification does not give you a 100% guarantee of return, but it is very important to reach the company's long-term goals while maximizing risk. Diversification tells us to not put all your eggs in one basket. This diversification tells us to diversify with different assets, location, and etc. An important aspect of diversification is correlation, as this shows the relationship between the price and the asset in the portfolio, and this helps to track the company's progress. And
so this is giving a basic background information overview about the Ryman Healthcare Ltd company. So this is about a company in New Zealand that has been provided by a retirement homes for over those age of 70, and these include townhouses, apartments, providing rest homes, and so on. That's on the slide, as you can just read it. But not only that, this went public in June 1999, and also the public was offering 30 million shares at $1.35 each. But ever since COVID-19 came, there has been challenges and impacts that have been impacting the Ryman health care reports, as it was unapproved from the first half underlying profit, such of $88.4 million, which made a decrease of 14.2%. And this was just happening because of COVID-19. So this will also be COVID-19 will also be talking about in a few other slides.
Ryman Healthcare Limited has diversified by becoming geographically diverse, expanding their business to various locations across New Zealand and Australia. According to the Retail Bond Presentation 2020, page 9, Ryman Healthcare has 39 strategically located villages, 36 in New Zealand and 3 in Victoria, Australia, with several under construction and planning. Majority of their villages are located in established markets with high population centres. Ryman has continued to expand despite challenges faced due to COVID-19. Ryman Healthcare 2021 states that 50% of their portfolio is needs-based, with each of their villages offering a range of options from independent and assisted living through to rest home, hospital, and dementia care, all within one location. They have a range of services offered to meet the needs of all elderly people. This enables for the growth of the company as the elderly population rises, allowing Ryman to be one of the top aged care providers in New Zealand. They have a diversified asset base, with assets in the form of land, new villages, and financial assets such as shares. They have also started diversifying their objectives to include non-profit objectives, such as the Ryman Prize, which is a philanthropic initiative through the Ryman Foundation. Ryman Healthcare has also a varied revenue stream. They have revenue coming in through care fees, which are received weekly for service, as well as management fees, which are 20% of the occupancy advance paid by the independent and serviced unit residents. They also have sales of occupancy rights and resales of occupancy rights, which also contribute to capital.
Did the strategy work? The graph shown in the indices on the next slide visualizes the change in share prices of Ryman Healthcare Limited on the NZX stock market. On the 21st of May 2020, the share price of Ryman Healthcare Limited was $12.50. A year later, on the 20th of May 2021, the share price of Ryman Healthcare Limited increased to $14.60. This $2.10 per share increase calculates to a 16.8% increase in the share price over the last year. An increase of nearly 17% is quite a significant difference for a share price on the NZX, especially if you were to look at one of the Ryman Healthcare Limited competitors, Radius Residential Care. You can see that in half a year of being on the NZX, their share price has decreased by nearly 64%, from $1.75 down to $0.9. This shows that Ryman's diversification strategies have greatly benefited them as a business.
How might Ryman use diversification in the future? Ryman is planning on implementing a refundable accommodation deposit for the first time in New Zealand. This will diversify their business by expanding more options for the people who use Ryman Healthcare. There is a strong demand for aged care homes in New Zealand and Australia, of which Ryman may plan to diversify by expanding their business to allow for an increase of market reach. There may also be an opportunity to diversify between other organizations, as they have previously and currently partnered with the Royal New Zealand Ballet and the New Zealand Symphony Orchestra. Related businesses to partner with may include older medical charities such as Alzheimer's New Zealand and other social organizations. Finally, will diversification improve their business? Diversification allows for more variety and options of services. If done correctly, diversification provides a tremendous boost to brand image and company profitability. Diversification in a company can protect itself from competing companies, and that will be good for the company business. As well, good for the elderly, because diversification strategies can have a competitive equilibrium. When we develop a company, we develop a community within the residents. Wider community. We make it possible for older people to move into a lifestyle that directly benefits them.